Yo, what is going on everyone? Guiding Light here back with another Dead Island 2 video, and in this one I'm going to be showing you guys a quick showcase of all of the DLC weapons which you guys can get from the Season Pass. So this was actually pretty long in the making. This update we thought was coming out like 3 or 4 months ago when the game launched, but instead actually ended up coming out yesterday. So in this video I'll show you guys how it is you can claim all 3 of these rewards that were free from the Season Pass. Now, if you guys didn't know about this or want to find out more about this giant update, I did make a separate video talking about all of the changes. So in this video, we're just going to do a showcase. I'm very quickly going to store some of my other weapons so that I can go and claim these other ones that were from this DLC. So in order to get these weapons, you will want to go to the Sterling Hotel after downloading the update and having everything ready to go. Once you go to the Sterling Hotel, you'll go up to the shopkeeper and he should have all of these items for completely free. Now I'm max level, like level 30, and they ended up dropping in a 505 power. So I'm not sure if this will change depending on what level you guys are. But as you can see, here's a quick look at all 4 of the weapons you can get out of the Season Pass for completely free. So not only will they be free and included with the Season Pass, but you'll also get them for free in-game as well. You won't have to worry about spending any money on these items. Now keep in mind guys, I'm pretty sure that if you guys don't buy these items from the Season Pass, you could always have a friend drop them for you. So it's not like it's completely impossible to get these weapons otherwise. Now very quickly guys, let's go over a quick showcase of these weapons to see if they're even really worth it. So as you guys can see, they do drop at a 505, and there's just a few different ones. Now, keep in mind, guys, there's also a few other packs you can buy, which will come with their own special weapons. These packs are not included in Season Pass, so there will be like 2 or 3 other additional weapons you could get your hands on. But as you guys will see here in just a second, you'll notice that these weapons aren't too special. They're not going to give you some massive crazy advantage or have some crazy effects on them that's going to make another player come up to you and be like, oh wow, like that weapon's so crazy. Where'd you get that from? It's not anywhere near that. So there's plenty of other weapons in the game that will do just as good as these. And that to me was kind of disappointing. I was really hoping to get some crazy effect or something so crazy on the weapon that like an electrical effect or like some sort of crazy effect that would turn the zombies against their own kind or something. Like you would really expect for a $30 pack that these weapons do something like extremely out of the ordinary. Now, obviously, you don't want them to be completely overpowered or anything like that, but you would expect them to have some crazy special effect, given for the fact that you are paying real money for them. Now, I had a lot of fun using this weapon here, this two-handed. It does a massive amount of damage and will take out just about any zombie very, very quickly, but it would have really been nice to see some other effects on the weapon that were special just for this weapon by itself. Now, keep in mind, guys, you will be able to add mods and stuff like you could on any other weapon in the game. I'm using these weapons completely stock because every person is different. They're going to throw their own mods on it and stuff. So I just wanted to show you what it was like stock. So they do have small special abilities, like you'll see perks and stuff pop up in the top left corner, where if you're surrounded by zombies, you'll be able to multiply these perks up and do more damage over time, swing it a little faster and stuff like that. But in my opinion, it would have been nice to see a special effect on the weapon or even a special finishing move maybe that you could do on these special DLC weapons. And it is kind of a shame to see that they're not in the like a class of their own like I think they should be. Don't get me wrong, they're still extremely powerful and they are fun to use. So let's switch it up a little bit and go over to another weapon here. We're going to go to the Kashmir. At first, I didn't think this weapon was all that great because it doesn't hit very hard, but you'll notice that it hits extremely fast and you can be really, really agile with this weapon. So at first, I didn't really like it too much, but once I realized that you could swing it so fast and do a lot of damage over time, I started to like it a lot more. Now, my favorite weapon was the two-hander, but this is definitely my second favorite because as you can see, it does slice straight through the enemies. And so in my opinion, I actually really did enjoy using this one. Now, next we'll go over to the Devil's Horseshoes. These are going to be the two-handed knuckle weapons. Now, these weapons didn't do as much damage as I was hoping for, but then I started to realize that these weapons are for more of like a special case scenario. So if you ever find yourself surrounded by a bunch of zombies, instead of just having 1 or 2 zombies on you, I think you'll find these to be a lot better and more effective. Now, if you don't go for headshots with this weapon, if you just like go for body swings and stuff, you'll notice that it takes like 3 or 4 extra swings to actually take out the zombies. So if you do want to use these as a main weapon, I really suggest like going for the head or like the upper chest, and you'll notice that they do a lot more damage. Now, also, once you get a kill, you'll notice you get a bunch of these perks that stack up in the top left of your screen. And so the more kills you get and the more damage you do with this weapon, the faster you're going to hit and the more damage you'll do over time. So overall, these weapons are cool, but they're mostly only going to be used in special case scenarios, and you don't really want to be running around with them like all the time, in my opinion. But lo and behold, they are actually really, really amazing, and they have some really cool combos that you can hit with them. So overall, I did just really did enjoy them, but I can't say that they stand out on their own or anything crazy like that. So I would probably rate that at level number three, my third favorite one. Obviously, the design of it's really cool, but as for damage and usability, it's not as amazing. Now, as we've wrapped things up, guys, we have the Julienne, I believe it's pronounced. So this weapon's actually just downright awful in my opinion. I just didn't really think it was all that crazy. There's definitely better things out there. Maybe there's something special about it I missed, but overall, it just seems sort of like your average weapon. Now, like I said, guys, I don't have any of the mods or buffs or perks on them. This could definitely increase their ability, but this is just basically like stock. So as you notice, it doesn't take out the enemies as fast, and it doesn't really swing very quickly either. So just about any other weapon will compete with this one. And so I didn't find it to be all that special, but I wanted to show it to you guys just so you know what it's like. So that's pretty much it for the showcase, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If there's anything else you want to see about Dead Island 2, let me know in the comments, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.